Hi, I'm Shelley. Welcome to Air2Ground Farms. We wanted to bring you along on part 2 of our Rabbitry Building Series. We are getting into meat rabbits here at the farm, and we plan on breeding 4 does and 1 buck, but they don't have anywhere permanent to live, so we're in the middle of building a small structure that's attached to our milk barn to raise our rabbits in. So we have 2 walls already up. And the next wall that we need to put up is this one, right, it'll be right behind me with a door. And then we got to put a roof on it and everything. So come along with us as we continue the build on this little barn that we're building.
One of the things I mentioned last time is we don't really care like exactly the size of the thing. We just need it to be the same. So what we ended up with was a number of pallets, and that makes the actual length of this area. So I'm now going to match this front side. We're going to sink a post to really shore up this whole piece right here. So I've measured the backside is 17 feet 1 inch to the the outside edge of the pallets. So now I've measured it out. I want the outside edge of the 4x4 to be 17 feet 1 inches. So that's where we're going to dig the hole for the 4x4. I guess I need that chunk out of the way. There we go. So we're going to start digging this hole 17-1. We want it right here at the edge, 17-1, the outside edge of the post. So probably right in there. Yeah, right there. I may have already found a rock.
I have no doubt.
Okay,
Go get your other tool.
that's going to be our edge. Everything out of the way now. Now I got to get serious about digging. On this front wall here, we're going to sink this post for the corner, and then we're going to sink 2 other posts to make up a doorway opening. And for right now, we're just going to leave it as an opening, and then we'll build a door later. I only need 2 feet in the ground.
4 days later.
We only have to do 3 holes like this. I'm at least 2 inches so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to go quick. That may be 3 inches.
Almost halfway.
Almost halfway. I'm glad we waited till after it rained so that the ground would be a little softer.
It's like dry as a bone.
All right, maybe time to break out the big guns. So this is a really heavy, like a rock breaker bar. It's come in really handy anytime we've had to dig holes like this. Our ground is so rocky that the post hole diggers, they're okay right in the very topsoil, but as soon as you get deep at all, you start getting into the rocks. So we'll use this breaker bar to just sort of bust everything up, and then I can clean out the hole with the digger, with the post hole diggers, and then just keep going to get us a hole dug.
How much does that bar weigh?
Oh, 20 pounds probably, maybe 20.
So really the weight of the bar does the job.
Yeah.
So while he's doing that, I'm going to show you the barn that we're basically mimicking. It's right behind me. It is our small dairy barn. So what he's doing right now is he's putting in a post that's going to be similar to this one. The doors will look similar to these doors right here with made out of the 2x6s from the pallets, large hinges, and just home fabricated. The roof will be made of the 2x4s and some plastic corrugated roofing that we picked up from Lowe's. The front will essentially look like this. It'll be 10 feet. No. What is that?
17 feet total across.
No, how tall is it?
8. Well, the post is 8. The roof ends up being about 8.5.
Okay, so that's about an 8 to 8.5 foot roof, and then it slants back for water runoff. It'll be about 6 to 7 feet in the back. Right now we just have a couple of rabbit hutches attached to the side. Those will stay there, and then the new cages will hang along this back wall and the side wall over here. Okay, would you rather me pull the dirt out or beat with the rock thing? I can do one or the other. I just have to get my gloves.
Probably get the dirt out is easier.
Okay.
Cooking with gas now.
Mm-hmm. Hey, we haven't hit a super big one yet, so we'll just be glad. Halfway.
Oh yeah? Let's see. We want it 2 feet in the ground. And we are currently about 13 inches, maybe 14 inches.
Over halfway.
Over halfway.
Rock.
I think you keep finding rocks.
I'm good at that.
I guess.
You're quite the gym. Nothing. That was excellent. On that last one, when we did that one over there, didn't we wind up stopping on one of them because we couldn't go any further?
I don't
Did we just
remember.
cut it off?
Maybe.
You know what I did? You know who I work for? The county. Standing here supervising, holding the shovel.
You supervising?
Yep. Yep. Them guys down in there working in the hole in the ditch, and somebody's got to stand up there and hold the shovel.
Yeah. Ouch.
Cool. Nothing. Was it just me? Nope. That's it. $20?
19.
19. Well, you don't want to count the grass that's sticking up. Come on. Only got 5 more inches. Those are the hardest ones.
Yeah.
I do think we got to a point where we couldn't get it anymore on those other ones for some reason. Perfect. 23.
I don't think the rabbits will complain.
Nope.
About that last inch.
Nope.
And since we're using the 2x6 across, we'll end up adjusting it to where we want it anyway.
Okay. Well, it won't go anywhere.
Okay.
Sure. So you want to sink it?
I do.
Okay.
Let's measure our 17.1 here, and we'll set this, the outside edge of that, right at 17.1. Okay. And then we'll make sure our post is sitting exactly where we want it.
Am I on the outside of this 4x4?
Yes, please. Okay.
Okay. And put it under there and just see if we can torque that up just a little bit, just so that it's not leaning as you put that in there. You lift. I'll put the thing under. What?
Oh, you're wanting this under.
Under, yeah, with that to get it a little bit more straight, like we were talking about the other day, because when you put it in, it's like you want it to try to be as flush as possible.
Okay.
Okay. Set it down. How's that? Well, it looks better. We need a little bit more. We might could put one of those 3-inchers in underneath it. Okay. Looks like you need.
Right there is level.
All right. Alrighty.
So you can put that other piece back in or add another lock.
All right. Try that. Woo-wee. It does not look straight now. But man, these hills, let's just get it close at this point.
It's inside the lines.
All right, we'll call it good.
Right there would be perfect. So
okay.
We're not going to get it any closer than
so
that.
you want to get, we can get some of those bricks and just start stacking them under and then move it? Or set that post and set it right up against it. And the post can also be a...
It's going to push the post.
Oh, right. So we want... Well, let's... We may have to get more bricks. That's okay. We'll do, I think on that one we did
Jeez, that would be a concrete block.
almost. You do like that, I guess. You lift, I'll push it underneath it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know that two are going to fit because it's leaning so
Put
bad.
one right in the middle. Like right there.
Wherever you think is best, baby.
Okay.
I mean, all you need really is 2 bricks on the ground, right? And then you could use wood the rest of the way, couldn't we? As long as your wood is on the
Yeah,
ground.
technically. But the wood just seemed like it was going to be a little bit less stable.
Your post is
But
going to
once,
provide the stability.
oh, okay.
What would you think of that?
Yep, that would be fine. Pull those out and let's find the appropriate blocks, like height wise.
So if
Like
these
say this.
are on top of a brick,
This is a good one.
on top that, just like that, on top of the 2 base bricks
Okay.
is going to be fine.
Okay.
So
Let's do that.
we'll knock all the bricks out of the way except for the bottom 2, and then use these 3 like that and hold it up.
Okay.
Coming down. We're right in the bubble. We mentioned in the last video that we knew we had to buy the plastic corrugated for the roofing, and we weren't sure what else we were going to have to buy. As we talked through the rest of the build, we decided to go ahead and buy 4x4 posts. We had talked about we have some old 6x6s, but it's so hard to dig holes here that we just didn't want to try to dig a hole big enough for a 6x6. And then we also ended up buying 2x4, 12-foot 2x4s that will act basically as our trusses. So we bought 3 4x4 posts and 2x4 rafters, the corrugated plastic to make the roofing material. We bought some furring strips to be the crosses for the roofing material. And then we also bought the bricks that we're using to touch the ground and some hurricane strapping to hold the trusses to the build itself, to the walls. So those were the things we ended up having to buy. Start putting some dirt in.
Just with my hands? Because we didn't bring a little bitty shovel.
Yeah, I did.
Oh. Good. 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 Good.
Nice.
That's what I was gonna do.
You wanted a shovel.
Hmm. Hey, the good thing about the soil is that since it turns to concrete, you don't have to pour concrete into them. Lord knows they're not going to go
Once you
anywhere.
set them, they're pretty much
Yeah, they're
set.
set. So right now he's just using his hands because it's easier, because to toss a little dirt down in there. And then what he's doing with the pole is using it to tamp in the dirt and really pack it in there so that that thing doesn't move.
I say we attach this puppy.
Okay. Whew.
I have some pieces of 2x6 left over from past builds, and I'm just going to use them and attach the 4x4 to the frame of the wall. Tie it all together. Put one here and one down here at the bottom. Look at that.
Wow. All right. Sturdy in and up.
Yep.
So what he did was put a little piece of a 2x4 up there in the top corner and screwed it directly into the existing barn. And then we got the wall level and pushed it to it. And then on the outside, he screwed it in on the outside to connect it to that piece that's connected to the barn. So now it is held at least at the top. And now we're going to repeat the process on the bottom.
Okie dokie. Give me a sec.
Okay. Okay, try that. One more. This will be it on this side, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We got this wall on. We used 3 pallets here. We had to raise them up off the ground to get them level so that we have a nice slant on our roof. This is going to be a door. Actually, it's going to be 2, and they'll swing like so, just like the dairy barn over there. These 2 pallets are sitting on the ground right now because we needed spacers. We're going to put the other a 4x4 here and a 4x4 here, and then those will anchor the whole front together, and then this is where they'll hold the doors up. I think it's going to work out really good.
Yeah,
Are you about to
for sure.
dig more holes?
Well,
Hmm.
let's step next.
It's almost 5 o'clock somewhere.
Okay. The last one was so easy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for this one.
I'm glad you are. Perfect. Hey, not floor to sand.
Don't have to worry about the sides caving in.
Well, that's true. But you could probably just use an auger down there. What are you at, 16?
Probably closer to 12.
12. 14. On the low side. You want me to measure on the high side? Let's see. Get a better number. 15 on the high side.
So hook up the We may be at about our limit
Oh, yeah?
of what we can get.
Because,
There's a big rock down there.
oh,
Try to clear out what dirt we've got left and measure. See what we got. Whew. I think I have broke all of that rock I can break.
Fred?
I think it's getting tired.
Okay. The rock's getting tired?
Yeah. If I bend the tape a little bit,
Yeah.
24.
All right. Bend the tape then.
I need to give that rock a break.
All right. We'll set the post.
What was that?
Huh?
What was that?
Me putting dirt all in my hair.
You play too much. Now that we've got our second post set, I'm basically just going to suspend these two pallets between the two posts. No.
Still good. Obviously, that's kind of semi-temporary because we're going to
Yes,
have a beam going across the whole thing.
that's right.
Okay. Phase 2 complete.
Yeah,
Ish.
I'm glad that rock got tired.
I know, right? So one more post to put in the ground, and then we'll start on the roof portion of the thing. Once we get all of this secure, that will be phase 3. We'll be putting on the roof. Thank you guys for joining us again here at Air2Ground Farms. If you like this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up, hit like, and we hope you did enjoy it. And until next time, bye y'all.
Bye.